We started this adventure by buying top quality children's camping gear. We started out early from Miami and drove to the Everglades National Park. First things first, entrance fees naturally. At Flamingo Point we got route details and paid our camping fees. Then we unloaded the kayak, stowed the provisions, lots of beans naturally, and pushed off. The kayak took some getting used to. And then we were off, like a bucket of prawns in the sun.
This is Livio, feeling better now the wind is behind us. The sun is shining, and this is Mikey.
Most of the campsites are pre-built. We stopped early the first day. Our children's tents seemed kind of small, so Mike opted to forgo the tent altogether. Our modern kayak was dual powered, paddles and pedals. He seems impressed. At dinner time, Mike was always the designated cook.
Day 3,
At what time?
9:25.
On day 3, we were far enough out that we could see wildlife in abundance, and some of it was very, very wild. If birds are your thing, then the Everglades is the place to be. Never forget that the Everglades are wild, and life and death are natural here.
This is one dead manatee.
We're cooking beans on the can stove again.
Beans for dinner, and then heavy rains all night. In 3 days we covered a lot of distance. But on this day we needed to make it to the Gulf of Mexico, and then back into the north for shelter. It was a long, wet morning.
That is the Gulf of Mexico.
We reached the Gulf at the worst possible time, just as a cold front passed overhead. The cold front caused it to get so rough that we were washed back onto an island where we took shelter. And eventually we realized that the island was flooding.